Good morning, unicorns. Just in case you're new, my name is Natalie. This is my Cafecito y Pan Dulce YouTube channel where we have coffee talks about anything and everything. I say that mostly out of habit because we are not having very frequently happening coffee talks here. They still happen, they'll still happen, but like they haven't happened recently. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much. This is going to be a vlog that helps keep me motivated and on task, and that keeps me not so bored because this is kind of boring. For those of you that don't know, however, because of everything that's happening, I've been having to work from home. I say work because it's a very confusing time for students and for teachers because we all are very used to regular strict schedules, and to go from that consistently to not having that and it not being summer feels really weird and strange, especially when you're still trying to keep up your career and keep up with your peers and keep up with that regular schedule. So it's been really weird for me trying to figure out what to do with my time. Right now I have a lot of grading that is due by the end of the day tomorrow that I have not gotten to. I have like 40 research papers I need to grade, and I have like 4 piles of classes grade papers that I need to grade. And normally I would not be this behind, but because last week was all about, okay, so here's the timeline of what happened. Here, I'll take you with me. My water's ringing, but I'm sorry, am I being annoying? No, you're okay. Okay, very quickly, I just want to finish explaining it to you. But so I went off for 5 days of vacation because my grandpa in El Salvador was not feeling very well, and my whole family just wanted to make the effort and take out the time to be able to visit him and the whole family over there. So I could only do that for like about 6-7 days because I only had 5 personal days of the school year, and I thought it was worth the taking out the time and the risk too, because I might get sick and I still have to go to school. Then I came back and people were freaking out about coronavirus. And so that's what I came back to, and I was in the house alone too because my parents were still over there. They stayed longer, and so did my younger sister. Then they canceled universities or like transitioned them to online. I started freaking out more, and I couldn't concentrate on teaching because I was freaking out. I was home alone. I was like, I have to prepare for when my family comes. People were going out and stockpiling food for months, and I was freaking out because I was thinking that I had to do the exact same thing. It came that Tuesday, but that whole week, I feel like I was just, that first whole week off from public schools getting canceled, I felt like I was just transitioning and using the time to adapt to what was happening. And then Governor Whitmer gave that mandatory quarantine, and so now that's what we're in now, and we're on day 3 of it because it started on midnight on Tuesday. So I've been trying to keep productive. I've been trying to keep up with all my stuff. On Tuesday, I did an amazing job. I was very productive. I graded all of 8th grade's papers except for their research papers. And I even did a little Zoom chat with some of my kids, and that was really nice. But yesterday was a little bit off. I still had a lot of fun. I got to record that video. I got to play Cards Against Humanity with my sisters, and it was a fun day overall. Had a little bit of an emotional turmoil end, or middle, I guess, and that was just hormones and insecurities. But then today I woke up, was completely unmotivated, didn't want to do anything. I went outside for a little bit to let Sparky out. I was watching the little mini rooster, Maybe I'll insert my little Snapchat video of it right here. And then I came back inside and I was like, okay, I'm gonna shower because that's a good way to reset. And while I was in the shower, I was thinking of what I can do, and I came up with two things: make coffee and check off my list of research papers that I have, and come up with the list of parents I need to email and tell them, hey, your kid hasn't turned in their research paper yet, I need it. So that is what we are accomplishing right now. Nothing more. We'll worry about the rest when we're done with those two, and we're gonna take it slowly. That's what I've come up with. So now I'm gonna finish making my coffee. You guys don't need to see this again, so. Okay, it's 10:52. I have my big loaf of bread so that my coffee doesn't drive me completely insane. I'm starting the checklist. Requita's watching Princess and the Pauper in the background. I will also be watching. And today just got finished sorting her laundry. See you in a bit. Guys, so it is now, what time is it? 12:25. I finished making the checklist of kids. I sent the parent email. Nobody has replied. I haven't graded anything, but it's 12:25. I finished watching Princess and the Pauper with my sisters, Requita, and now I just randomly got the little spark of motivation I needed to take my sisters to Chick-fil-A. They've been asking me for a few days. It's a like 30-minute drive because we live in the middle of nowhere, which is why I was like hesitating about it. But we're going, and we're bringing wipes to wipe everything down. I'll read it to you after you're done. Okay. So we'll see you when we get there. I guess, I don't know. There's not very much excitement to this. So we're back from Chick-fil-A. I wanted to show you guys how to properly wash your hands very quickly. Maybe I won't show you here. Maybe I'll show you in the bathroom. So first you have to actually wet your hands. Then you take antibacterial soap. I squirt this foamy soap 2 times because or else I feel like it's not enough. And if you pretend you're explaining it to somebody every single time you wash your hands, you're definitely gonna wash 20 seconds. So first you rub like this, rub in between, rub over and in between, over and in between your thumbs. Do it again, rub in between, rub over and in between, over and in between your thumbs. And then you can do under your nails by doing the little, you know, the little sign that you would get people with or whatever. I don't know exactly what I meant, but. And rub that. And then you can get a little bit of your wrist too. And then rinse. And dry. And that is how you properly wash your hands. Make sure you're doing it every time before you eat, especially if you are ordering takeout. And something else that we do, or that I have my sister do, is wipe down the containers that we get our takeout from, or like drive-through food from, with an antibacterial wipe, or cleaning wipe. And Clorox wipe.
I ate the fry too fast. Oof. Now it's stuck there. I don't want that happens.
Wipe down the containers. And people might think I'm extra, but that's okay.
You have to wipe down the individual nuggets too.
No, you don't. This is Clorox wipes, you fool. Well, this isn't a mukbang, so see you later. I'm social distancing from my sisters. Oh, she's coming back in. What do you want? Ooh. Okay, so my room is an absolute mess, but I have a plan because since we have all this time, I ordered a dresser from Wayfair. I ordered some containers, and I ordered a new hamper, which is a canasta de ropa sucia, like the basket thing for your dirty clothes. See, like mine is all beat up. Like if you see it, let me show you what it looks like normally. Sorry for the mess. See how like, yeah, it looks a lot worse in person. But I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite thrift finds. This is a top, a tunic that I found at a thrift store in Ann Arbor, Michigan, because right now is the time to be helping and supporting small businesses. The thrift store I found this at is a small business, and if you are still getting regular salary pay, or you have like $25 to spare and you are getting angsty and want to like online shop, you could go to their Instagram or their website. I'll leave it linked down below, and you can help support them by buying a gift card, because you can't, they have like a Poshmark, not Poshmark, an Etsy, but I don't think it's very inclusive of everything they actually have in their store. But if you know a friend that really likes thrifting and would love to thrift as soon as this is all over, you should help support them. Some things I have found on like Depop. First, there's this leather jacket, trench coat, that I bought kind of an impulse. I haven't been able to really wear it all that much because the weather is just barely getting to the permitted weather where I could wear this, and we can't really go outside, you know? I found that one on Depop. I will leave the profile that I found that one on linked down below. And I also found this shirt on Depop, and it's a denim shirt that has like different animals on it, embroidered. And I will also leave this profile on Depop linked down below. I'm very short of breath because I'm feeling very anxious. Recently, I placed an order on a website that has like an actual clothing line, but also has a vintage clothing line. Well, vintage, it's vintage, but it's also like, it's thrifted stuff. And I got this shirt. It's really oversized. I can wear it with leggings or with like biker shorts, or tucked into high-waisted jeans. This is another t-shirt I got from them. And let me dig through my dirty clothes to show you. I also got this flannel. I also got these cool jeans that are high-waisted, and they're flared at the bottom, or like boot cut style. These don't have to go in there because I just wear them for like literally 30 minutes. And this t-shirt, also pretty cool. So they have a few like graphic tees. They have some men's styles too. I also got a pair of cool pants, which you are on top of. These cool pants, which are also high-waisted, but I have to hem these a little bit because I'm short. And so I'll leave this linked down below. I also have, I bought like these little vests to wear. This one is tight enough that I can wear as a regular blouse, and it's like a blush pink style. This one is not tight enough, so I can't wear this as a formal vest, but I can wear it on top of graphic tees, like to layer them. So that's gonna be super fun. I was also going to talk about, I have not gotten the clothes from this specific place yet, but I just got a notification that it shipped, and this place is super cool too because it's a surprise. You get to pick, for example, I ordered 3 button-down long sleeves for $25, and there was 3 tie-dye t-shirts for $15, and 3 sweatpants for $15 also, I think. But it's super cool because it's a surprise, so you get kind of that surprise element when you open it in the mail. And I'll show you guys that eventually when it comes. Wanted to give a quick shout out to some small businesses that we can support in this time. Oh, I was really out of breath for that. I feel like I was gonna do something else, but no, I wasn't. Oh, I wanted to show you guys, I started an Instagram for my kids because it's hard to keep in touch with your students when you are not in school. And Google Classroom is what our school uses, but how many kids are actually going on Google Classroom? You know, there are still kids that are, but it's more fun to know your teacher on a personal level, or Also, a lot of kids spend more time on Instagram, for example, versus Google Classroom. And if you have an older audience, or older kids, then they might be more on Twitter than they are on Instagram, or Snapchat than they are on Instagram. There are different social media apps that you can use to tailor to your students. I think my kids spend more time on Instagram than Twitter, and I don't really want to create a Snapchat for them to follow me on. So I created an Instagram. It's Miss Yanis Science, where my kids can follow me. I don't know if that's gonna focus or not, but that's me. That's my username. These are the stuff I've posted. I've posted mostly assignment reminders. Like, I have a highlight tab for assignments and a highlight tab for jokes because I was following a meme page. But I just posted a picture and I like told them the truth. I was like, I had a really good day on Tuesday, but somehow like I feel like it's still sucking the energy out of me now. So I said I would reschedule our Zoom lesson for today. It's not really a lesson. We just kind of catch up on Zoom and talk about how we're all doing. And yeah, I think it's just a cool way to connect with your students.
Call me?
Nope.
Okay. Did you call Sparky?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Okay, that was everything. Now I'm gonna hope that the other video uploads.
It sucks because no one is on here.
Well, also, I don't like how it moves.
So yeah, I'm not seeing the banana. What are you working on? You said you're doing Alfredo?
Yeah.
The noodle?
Yeah, I'm not doing the chicken because we don't have unfrozen chicken. And also because I don't want to make the chicken. Pro tip, if you do not have heavy cream, oh, I definitely put way too much milk in that. If you don't have heavy cream at home, you can make heavy cream by mixing in butter and milk. Also, our fridge is no longer making that annoying noise. Oh, am I not on FaceTime anymore? What the heck? There we go. There's the start of the sauce. Pasta is cooking. I'm making Alfredo.